Welcome on back everyone to Total War Medieval 2 in part 15 of our Venice campaign. In today's episode we're here at newly captured Constantinople, doing some rebuilding. I figure here with Alessandro he's getting a little bit long in the tooth, so when this game they tend to die between ages of 60 and 64. They don't tend to allow them to live past that unless you just have an absolute heap of health benefits or health ancillaries, and you just get very lucky. So we should be aware that he's likely not very long for this world. He's a very good general too, so we can get one of the other family members over here and hand a couple of his retinue that are actually useful, like the mercenary captain. Probably not the astrologer, although the extra command is nice. And the veteran warrior, of course, which gives you more personal security, so less assassination attempts, and hopefully the inquisitors too. So while we're here, we're going to grab some catapults to help us break down the walls here in Nicaea. And then whatever else they might have that's still left over. Then we do know they have the fortress over here, which will definitely need some siege equipment to knock over. So yeah, let's grab a unit of catapults here. And then these crossbows and some spear militia. Looks real good to me. I'll probably go ahead and kick out these peasant archers because they're so weak, and then we'll go ahead and put in some cavalry militia. But Constantinople, man, we can. There's almost no one there. If we can get refitted quite quickly, we can get out and probably conquer the rest of the Byzantine main cities, and then look towards our next foes, which will be either the Seljuk Turks, or if we're far enough in the game, and the Mongols might start showing up. I can't quite figure out how to locate what year it is. So if you all know how to do that for me, or you all know how to do that, let me know in the comments. I was trying to figure out where we could locate it. Turns remaining 174. I guess we could probably back. Oh, hang on. Now here it is. Year 1182. Okay, so yeah, I'm not smart enough to know exactly when the Mongols will show up. So down here in Cairo, we've got the Italian spear militia being retrained. I think we can build up a critical mass of spear militia and Pavese crossbows down here, where we can just run over Alexandria and Gaza without too much trouble. Not going to do too much more recruiting. We were going to trade the poor souls here in Dongola, but in between, it looks like the Tusks are actually giving us, the Ivory is giving us 277 florins, so it's way more. So we will not partake in the abhorrent institution, and instead we'll just take down the big, majestic elephants. Seems fair. We're also going to do a little bit of retrofitting of all of our guilds. So the Thieves Guilds, I'm going to start getting rid of. That's the Master Thieves Guild. That one I might keep, but this Thieves Guild here, no thanks. What they're mainly for is upgrading, it's incredibly loud, upgrading your spies, which I am not using that many of. And even if I was, I would prefer not to have guilds that are all about the spies. The Explorers Guild is really good if it basically gives your named characters and your leaders good ancillaries, and also buffs up trade and such. So we've got Tommaso, who used to be part of Rome, headed up to Florence so we can try to get one of those good retinue. Or I'm not sure if it's retinue or it's the traits. We'll see quite soon. Rome, I tried to hand Rome over to the Pope in exchange for a ceasefire, and he's just not having it. So we might have to offer him some cash. We'll see. These Crusader Sergeants have been very useful, but I'm going to go ahead and cast them back into the void. And then here at Naples, we don't really need to have too many defenses.
Yes. Orders.
Palermo has the catapult. Yes, so we need to start sending some of those catapults down to Palermo to retrain. Yes. So we'll send them with the Doge.
Your orders, number one.
And everyone else can remain here. I'll take this Mount of Feudal Knights too. Would we better do across the sea? That does make sense to me.
Yes.
So let's clear the seas of Admiral Lookman here. Oh, we sank his vessel. Erect, loser.
Our fleet is victorious.
Got Hunis Castle down here. That's what the Sicilians took over. They actually did a good job of converting the populace. Alright, Gerardo, I'm likely going to keep you here leading in Palermo. So let's come on out
Yes.
with this navy. Guess we don't need all of them, do we? We can separate the boats.
Yes. Breaking away from the fleet. Your orders, noble one.
Have the... How old are you, Doge Bartolomeo? He's actually younger than the counselor in charge up there at Constantinople. Interesting. Here in Naples, what can we retrain? I will retrain the Italian spear militia and probably disband the mercenary spearmen because they cost more than I'm willing to. Yeah, 180 for just some Italian spear militia is not for me. See you fools later. We'll take the catapults and the feudal knights back to Palermo to retrain. And actually, the mercenary crossbows too.
Move on. Yes, my lord.
We will take these feudal knights, join up with the navy. We can drop them off over here. Help us wipe out the invading Moors.
Yes, my lord. We shall continue.
Oh, we can't have them disembark there? Unfortunate.
This is
That puts them in a little bit of a danger with
Obvious I am your foe, infidel.
this Dow.
I master
It's only
the
got 12 guys
spices
left,
you-
never mind. They would be
Your
doomed.
orders, noble one.
Alright, well, let's take the lads out of the town and hunt us down a Moorish army here.
Orders, noble one.
Alright,
We
they
will
flee.
engage them, Your Majesty.
To be expected.
My lord. Your orders, noble one.
No, let's not merge up. We just want to go hunt them down.
Your orders, noble one. God will be with
Counselor
us, men.
Benasuto and
To
Captain
battle!
Aswad. It's an unfortunate name for you. We will go ahead and... Ooh, does the 9 attack actually screw us over that much? Okay, fair. 10-3 is a good auto-resolve. We lose 29. We would actually probably lost much more than that just because they had cavalry. And that cavalry charge tends to be pretty nasty. Especially because they would have probably focused the fanatics. We shall...
Yes, both noble and wise.
It is. Here's the thing, we do want to start getting some of the knightly orders, and we need some chivalry for that, so we'll release these guys. Even if normally I absolutely would not. And he becomes more... See, this is unfortunate. Dread is great because it makes the enemy rout faster, but if you have Dread, you lose chivalry. So even though we did release them, I guess because we hunted them all down to the last man, it didn't count as being chivalrous.
Continue tomorrow.
Oh wait, that's kind of lame. I'm not gonna let you flee the field of battle to hunt to fight me later. Absolutely not. So here we've got the Theologians Guild, probably a good idea. That one buffs up your priests. In fact, go ahead and make a priest here to actually continue to build up those points there. So like, I would continue to look through our guilds. I remember the ones in Florence, Bologna, which is how you pronounce that, I believe. I looked it up and it said Bologna, so that's what I'm gonna say. Going forward. We'll do cavalry militia always and more Italian spear militia. We've got 7,800 to work with. Let's go ahead and just keep perusing around. Zagreb has the Explorers Guild. I think I can keep the Explorers Guild there for now. I'd like to get, like I said, some of the knightly orders in. But we need more chivalry for that. Razzo, do you have any kind of... Nope. I know that most of the places we captured have thieves guilds, which we don't care about. If that was an assassin's guild, I'd keep it. So I believe you get units out of it. So Master's Thieves Guild here, go ahead and tear that down. That way we can, because you can only have one guild per city. So if you have the Thieves Guild there, you don't have the opportunity to have anything else. Jerusalem, we have the Traders Guild, or the Explorers Guild, which I think I'll keep. And then Cairo, we have Thieves Guild, which is getting immediately destroyed. It is such a dramatic sound. We'll go ahead and throw in another ballista down here, just so they're good and defended. Like I said, I want to build up a critical mass of troops to go after Alexandria here. Fathy. Well, Fathy, your time is soon up. Retreating one of them is not really worth it, but we'll just go ahead and do so. We also need to get all of these family members that we have here. There's a million of them stacked up, out of roads, and towards Jerusalem and Cairo, so we can get actually some proper leading going. I just don't know how close the Byzantine navy is, and that's been our main downside. Losing our Callian here It means we don't no longer have eyes on the seas. We could retrain them probably with some better armor. 65 florins is no big deal. We'll keep the brothel out. In fact, Rome, I was pretty sure had a brothel. Nope, it doesn't. I believe Naples does then. Yes, so we'll go ahead and take the inn out. Gives us access to spies and assassins. Alright, let's get one spy. And then we'll tear it out next turn. We actually don't have any spies. I'd take a single one. We have a Thieves Guild here, so there'll be a better spy. That actually works. Assassins make us lose a chivalry, and I believe so do spies. So we'll just go ahead and come on in and retrain both those lads there. Alright, here in Palermo Fortress. Unless we're recruiting armored sergeants, the spearmen are just not the swords and spearmen not worth it because these guys are legitimately Italian, the Italian militia spears, but for 540 instead. So we'll do more archers, and actually looks good. Here in Cagliari, I would say we need to recruit up some Italian militia for the free upkeep, and then we'll probably trade them for those religious fanatics. We'll start disbanding them. Here in Genoa. We need more spears, always. Bologna. Public order due to law. How are things actually working? Nope, excuse me, that's the wrong one. Always the wrong tab. Yoink. Squalor is at 3%. I don't have anything to fix that right now. Public order bonus due to happiness, and then religion conversion bonus. Let's go City Watch. Expensive, but I'd say worth it. And then here at Milan, we can snag the City Hall. Better health, better public order, and the Carroccio standard is, I guess it's a decent war drum style unit.
Yes? Orders. Your Majesty.
We'll have you guys approach from behind so there's no running, and then we will hunt them down.
Orders. Yes, my lord. This
I'm
is
sorry.
where we shall
Oh, I thought he
meet the
ran a
enemy.
long ways
The
away.
day is ours. The enemy are beaten.
Alright, we'll bring you in the Pavis, and we'll go hunt them down.
Your Majesty. Combining forces, my lord.
Hello, Captain
Yes.
Demarius.
Crossing for battle.
Oh, it's just a bunch of peasants. I mean, that's gonna be fun, though, right? Yes, we're overpowering them, but target practice is always a good time.
Men, bring out people honor, glory, and most of all...
Alright, snowy battle. No thanks. We need to see the peasants coming. That will do.
Units, await my order.
This icy field. Oh, and we get the high ground, man. Although they are likely to set up and wait for us to come over there to them. So let's go ahead and get our Pavis crossbows ready. These lads have the armor. The wizard is going to live. I'm going to live and die by the checkerboard. Alright, that is most of our Pavis. We'll put one over here. Italian Spear Militia ready to move up as guards. And then these guys I'm going to put behind. Or let's see, we'll keep it both on the flank. Makes it easier. Knights behind here and here. Need to make sure our general does a little bit of the fighting. That way he gets his good traits for being in battle for a bit of time. And then that looks like a good battle formation. Let's go ahead and have only the Pavis in a group. That way they're easy for me to reform. Way to get all of them. I lied, we'll get everyone in group. You two in guard mode. Everyone here is in out of skirmish, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's turn ever so slightly. So they are marching towards us since they know they don't have a stone's chance here. So at least the Holy Roman Empire looks good walking into battle. They will always have that going for them. Are they leading with the peasant bowmen? Brave. Doing kind of a side shimmy step. They don't want to be here. I can't blame them. Is there a way to have you just advance a little bit with the command? I don't see one. It probably is in the deep controls though. I'll give it a look after. Oh, they're starting to fire. You boys are doomed. Tonight you shall fight in the shade. I shall have another sip of coffee. Screaming starts immediately. Well, that's not good. You want to avoid getting shot with bolts, in most cases. Terrain's actually working against us here a little bit, which is pretty funny. Spear Militia advance. We won't need the flanks to go ahead and take them all the same. The peasant archer's getting absolutely throat chopped. And this is what happened to our boys when we tried to stop that one rebellion. Boots on the other foot now. I just love the speed coming out of the bolts too. Nice return fire out of the peasants. Oof. But now they're only down to, oh man, the normal peasants are dropping with a quickness. I think our checkerboard's a little bit compact. But most of these shots seem to be just the flat arc shots, which are the best ones. Let's make sure you guys are no longer in a group. We'll have all of you fire on this unit of peasants. And then you guys go run down those archers in the back line. Make sure you're off fire at will.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
You don't say. Hit him with the doot-doot. Beautiful cavalry charge in the back there. With a bolt screaming in. Alright, you guys all stop firing. And we'll run down these fools. Looks like we likely shot a few of our cav there. That's alright. Alright, boys, you need to stop right now. If you kill the Doge, he's so mad at you. Alright, I'll catch you all back on the campaign map. Alright, here we are. 8 men lost, and it was all in our cavalry. Actually, looks like 2 of them might have managed to heal. Oh yeah, 2 have managed to heal, so we lost, man, these poor fools. Look, a couple of those guys got a bolt to the shoulder and just went down like absolute wusses. Oh yeah, that's Glassjaw Gary. Peasant archers, peasants. We'll go ahead and release them. They're not good units, and it kind of wastes trade decrease. Hopefully that's bread. This man's acts of mercy have outshone his mercilessness. Yeah, so they're just peasants, and I don't mind them forcing. France likes that we're letting the Holy Roman Empire's soldiers go. I'm here for that. Maybe we can start repairing our relations with the Europeans. So I did also set up a fort here.
Orders?
Where I'm going to leave the mercenaries and the peasant bowmen to defend.
We can march no further today.
You can't come through either of these mountain passes without working their way through this fort, so I think it's a good idea. And then we'll move on Burn. Grabbing a few more mercenary spears as we cross the border would be excellent, so we'll just wait till next turn to grab them. Got 1,800 left, so what's going on here in Innsbruck? Looks like a whole bunch of nothing. I'll retrain these two. Because it looks like they probably count as armored sergeants for the sake of retraining. Mounted sergeants we absolutely do not want to use. They are garbage.
Your orders, noble one.
Actually, they make garbage look... They make garbage look good.
Of course,
Move up.
my lord.
Put up a
Make
watchtower
cavalrymen
here.
rest here.
There's the rest of the Holy Roman Empire.
Be gone.
You are not mein Kaiser.
I will not waste
This is just a bunch
words
of
with the
wounded
enemy.
soldiers.
Come and face the might of the Reich. Your orders, noble one.
How many foot soldiers do we have here? Let's grab 2 more, and that'll be what we use the rest of our gold. Excellent.
Your orders, noble one. We shall continue at
Had
first
Barbaros
light.
move up and grab a couple of watchtowers, that way we can keep an eye on the Hungarians as they move across. We're gonna try to focus on one enemy at a time, so we'll go after the Hungarians eventually. But for now, we'll leave them be. And I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and tear out the inn here in Thessalonica, although it's keeping our happiness up, so we'll keep it for now. Alright, I think that's everything we are going to get to for this turn. Let's make sure all of our diplomats are up to no good. Yeah, you're out in the tundra, so we'll see. Likely all you're gonna find are angry bears that want to snack on your face. But hopefully...
Yes, my lord.
trying to make friends with the Danes.
Today's journey ends.
Alright, fair. A glorious turn. I'll take one quick look through our list scroll here. Cristoforo. And our widely considered a living saint, even by his enemies. Too bad they don't ever want to elect him as the Pope. He's just not good at playing politics. He's a fantastic preacher.
Yes.
Alright, we'll have this admiral. And we could go cause some issues at Tunis. I don't think that's very worthwhile, though. We'll just come on back to Palermo.
Plotting course now, my lord.
Excellent. And then we shall end the turn. France has a deal, maybe. Oh, we got the Knights of St. John. And also, I'm gonna go plug in something real quick to turn around. I saw. Alright, no problem. The Egyptian merchant down there, so the Knights of St. John, Cairo, goes into Cairo. Yes, please. Aston and England's gone. Hostilities ceased between Portugal and England. And I think the cloud down here in Milan just tried to bribe us. Ooh, we make so much money. Trait decrease. So Doge Bartolomeo is fair in rules, so he's got better chivalry. Luca has a pickpocket. And Uberto he's got himself a nun, so less violence, more piety. Saladin. Probably one of the bajillion Saladins. Alright. See, that's just
Ready
rude.
to trade.
Yeah, he's like, oh, listen, I want the tusks. They cost all the gold. Fair. How much are we being charged for those 2 knights? Only 6. Okay, they can stay. See what I mean, though?
Admiring the enemy, eh?
Byzantine Navy.
You want us gone? Then do something about it. Yes, my lord.
I'm sorry, he left Nicaea undefended? For what reason would you do this?
God's servant. Very good, my lord.
I can just come
Continue
across.
my lord.
Oh, what a fool play that was.
Name the field of battle. We will
There's a
meet you
Byzantine
there.
spearman, I might have to leave. So I can make it to Nicaea. Interesting that the roads don't connect up this way. I guess the mountains are a problem.
Yes.
Your orders, noble one.
Orders,
I'll just leave
Yes.
the cab at home.
Your Majesty. Yes.
Jump in here. Go take out Nicaea.
Yes, you lord. Back on dry land. Your orders, noble one.
Oh, we could grab some
We will
Armenian
engage
archers?
them honorably,
Well, these guys are
my
pretty
lord.
good. And they actually have a shield. Milan Light Cav. Party horsemen accustomed to the plains, they move very quickly. Fight against the Byzantines, so now we use them. Oh, hang on now. missile cavalry. And then just some good old Armenian knights. Christian Armenian knights. Well, let's go ahead and snag some. Yeah, we'll grab some Armenian knights. I'll leave the missile cav for now, but I'm sure we'll keep them in mind when the Mongols show up. A lot of gold, but now we have ourselves a nice mercenary army.
Your orders, noble one.
Featuring both of those units there. Okay, now we got 5k to work with.
Your will.
I will not waste words with the enemy.
That's fine. We should come over and brawl. Okay, so they've spread out of most of these different
Your orders, noble one.
captain forces. Did I manage to retrain any of the guys at Innsbruck? Well, it said I could, and then it completely lied. Okay, sometimes it'd be like that. Oh yeah, I meant to hunt down this general.
Engagement, dear
There was no reason to leave him there.
Orders.
So you guys will move up
My lord.
here.
Your Majesty.
This squad
Yes.
can all leave Venice.
Your Majesty. Yes, Lord.
He'll run,
This is
and then
where
we'll just
we shall meet the enemy.
Ronaldo.
Day is ours, Lord. The enemy are beaten. As my lord wills, we march to battle.
We'll auto-resolve it. We have battles against the Holy Roman Empire. Unless the rebel
day
army is nasty,
ours,
we're gonna
Lord.
auto-resolve it most of the
enemy
time.
are beaten. Onward. Yes, move
Merchant
out.
cab back into Venice to keep
Orders.
people from rioting.
Orders. Yes, march.
And getting all the free upkeep we can. I guess it's just the Crocio standard, they can't move very far.
Yes. Onward.
Noble lord,
Alright, Pope, what if I give you Rome back this turn?
we will listen, but I
Ceasefire,
cannot say we will
map
agree.
information, and I will give you Rome. How exciting. Balanced.
No, you must think us fools or worse.
Brother,
This
you've got
meeting
one
was
army.
Worse than fruitless.
Worse than fruitless, okay. At least you're not dramatic.
Yes, my lord. Plotting course now, my lord.
Drop them off at Palermo so they can retrain.
Yes.
We will send this fleet to go bother the Turkish Navy. I guess we just
Yes,
have
my
one of these guys go finish them off.
Attacking on
For the
your command.
Moors. The Orange Turks.
Victory! Full sails.
We aren't even going to allow their piracy network to get up and going down here. Thomas Jefferson won't even have to worry about it. Innsbruck Castle, we're waiting for 4,500 before we can do anything here. That sounds right. Let's go ahead and start sending the
Orders.
town militia back
Yes.
to get retrained.
Move out. Orders. Yes. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Onward. A good day's march ends.
Okay, so we also are going to grab a couple of peasant crossbows because they are cheap, cheerful, and hate armor. Oh, I got a car alarm going off outside. It's like someone's got some issues with their battery. Sounds like it's been going off kind of almost the past hour on and off. I'm going to have you drop back into the fort. Or, hang on, how far can you guys go?
You are not
Ooh.
mein Kaiser.
We will lure them into a fight they don't want by hiding in the woods here.
Position to ambush from.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be perfect. They'll bring all their troops down to attack the fort, which we will keep nothing but a unit of spears and...
Orders. March.
Excellent.
Bringing our troops together.
Perfect. So we got a new priest in Rome. Go ahead and have him start proselytizing. 97% Catholic down here. 98%, 94 in Palermo. We'll have him start moving his way down to Palermo. Never matter how long that takes.
Cannot do that, my lord.
Here in Rome, I think we'll go ahead and put in another priest. I'm gonna try to not do too much recruiting in, or like too much building in Rome, because I'd like to give it over to the Pope eventually. Here's another unit of Hungarian Knights.
Your orders, noble one.
Let's stop them here at this bridge.
Of course, my lord.
Of course, my lord.
Admire
We need to get some of our navy over to deal with this clown. Actually, here's a good idea.
Your will. Your orders, noble one.
Yes.
Onward.
Next turn, we'll have them recruit up a mercenary galley and just run for the hills.
Your Majesty. My lord.
Excellent. We'll get the walls and roads next turn. All looks good. Only thing I would like to do is get another merchant down in Cairo to go steal this guy's assets.
Ready to trade.
Which of you is a better
Ready
merchant?
to trade.
He's got 4.
Ready to trade.
Ew, he's kind of terrible.
Ready to trade. Ready to trade. On. Ready to trade.
We'll have them swap.
Ready to trade. Yes, moving.
There we go. That looks excellent. So now we'll come back up to Innsbruck.
Your orders, noble one.
Before we end the turn,
Come and face the might
a bunch
of
of
the
armored
Reich,
sergeants is
coward.
very scary unless they
I
have
will not
knights.
waste words with the enemy.
This guy will likely
Noble
run.
one. With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle.
Relations
I
worship.
want Honorable victory, my noble lord.
I'm sorry. What was that? That was not English. I don't know what it was. Relations have worsened. Well, he can't run from us again. Then we're gonna be cut off from our own units here.
Come and face the might of the Reich, coward.
Yes.
Oh, and then a misclick ruins everything. Well, now we're gonna be surrounded.
God will be with
Well,
us.
that's
men.
unfortunate.
To battle.
We can likely hold the line, but it's still gonna be a little bit spicy.
You are not mein Kaiser.
That was just a goofy misclick on my part. Well, normally I'd say let's reload, but we're not going to do that here. So I'll send these two naval vessels down to scare the
Leaving rest of
Byzantines,
the
and
fleet, my lord.
that should be our turn.
Is there
Oh
something
yes,
I
of
can
course, the
do for
Danes.
you?
Our reputation is dubious. Hopefully we can fix that at some point here. I will give you... What if I just give you like 100... We don't have any gold, do we? Staff information as a gift.
We have no complaints with this plan.
That sounds good to us.
Please continue with your suggestions.
Does not want an alliance. Alright, so we'll just come on out of there.
Your time was most valuable.
Alright, a suitable husband for Bianca Selvo. Has she just come of age? Oh, he's very loyal. He's a pretty blank slate, and he's very young, so we'll go ahead and take Benevuto Moscati. Oh, another Thieves Guild. No. Feels unappreciated. Well, Barbas, quit being like that. Pretty sure you've been out in battle this entire time. Barbas the Honorable. See what I'm talking about? 4 additional chivalry? That's the way. Naples is ready to upgrade, so is Bologna. Roberto was found innocent, that's right. There he is, lads, get him! He tried to jump at a bale of hay, and turns out that's actually not safe. Weird how that works.
Your orders, noble one.
Battle will resolve.
Dude, how did you juke us out that effectively? I mean, Zagreb can easily hold the line, but still.
Your orders, noble one.
Alright, Gregorio's in.
I will not waste words with the enemy.
That's fine, I'm gonna hunt this clown down.
With God's blessing
Pushed him
and
back into our
yours,
territory.
We march to battle. God has granted his faithful this
That'll do.
victory. We will
2 ballistas
engage them
and a
honorably, my lord.
armored
Blessed
sergeant. Well, this is one we're
Lord,
gonna need to
we
fight
thank
just
for
to
delivering us.
minimize
God will be with
casualties.
us,
So let's
men.
jump on in.
To battle! God will help the faithful prevail.
Alright, I know it's snowy battlefield. No. We need clear weather for the slaughter.
Units, await my orders.
We will spread the heavy cavalry quite far apart. Crossbows as such. Use our spears just to make sure none of their spears get in. And the mercenaries, since they do cost a lot, we can keep them up front, kind of as the fodder. Every unit that gets dropped is one we don't have to pay for anymore. You guys on a group. Take the crossbow boys out of skirmish, and let's do it. Now they're moving towards us. The big dumbs. Ah, the terrain here is really not great. Yeah, that'll work. Everyone, hold, cheat, get over here. And so from my own research, from just watching other videos, in Medieval 2, it seems like your enemies don't, or your units don't really get that tired from running, but when they enter battle, they get exhausted almost immediately. So running into the position you want is actually completely fine. I realize our spear militia is actually looking a lot more heavily armored. Did they upgrade their model looks as you get their armor better? If so, that's an incredible detail. Get you well away from those ballista. Like, they're gonna waste no time firing on us, so if we can keep our guys moving on the flanks, keep them confused. They're really lackluster charge, get them out of there. This is keeping these idiots bogged down long enough. Now we did end up losing one. Charge back in. Now we're gonna lose one on this side too, because he's in the middle of those spears. Form up a charge, boys. Crossbows are being let fly. That's their captain there. Take him down. There we go. Although, let's get our spearmen. I'm being attacked. Oh, the crossbow bolts they have.
Battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted,
Chase them down.
victory will be ours.
Now you guys go ahead and run into these soldiers from the side. Make sure they're not. If they make it, they might actually get a little bit of damage. Oh no, they're broken.
General
Just in
flees
time.
Like the coward he is. Press onward and
Get out of there,
break
boys.
the spirit of his army.
All right, so we'll have our team 1 turn the heck around and stop shooting.
The enemy are badly blooded.
Yeah, they are.
Have lost half their men.
And that's the battle. And they're gonna capture these ballistae for me. And actually, I'll let the general's bodyguard catch a lot of these guys. Oh, they're not down. I thought they'd lost. Really? Alright, you guys go ahead and surround these spearmen then. We'll get a nice charge and finish them all off. Ballistas behaved pretty well. and they're braced, but a rear charge should completely eviscerate them. As long as it... Oh, that's not a rear charge. What are you boys up to?
The enemy flees the
Lost
battle.
3 more.
Run down those worthless peasants.
Oof. Well, we did get them. So we'll just speed this up. You guys here with us? Do some rounding up of the Holy Roman Empire. It was still likely better than the Outer Result would have done for us. Armored spearmen are rounded on up. Look at those last ballistas.
All of Christendom will be awed
Mutimus.
by the victory we have won
11
here
lost.
today.
A superb ambush location.
A superb ambush location. Let's go ahead and release them.
A most honorable victory, my noble lord.
There's no way around it. You run people down, you lose chivalry.
Your orders, noble one.
Alright, Gregorio, we can't move anymore, but we are in friendly territory. So we grab all of these peasant crossbows and bring them with.
Your orders, noble
Then the
one.
amount of bolts we're throwing at fools is just ridiculous.
Onward! Mining forces, my lord. Yes! Orders. Your Majesty.
Everyone head back to rearm. We'll have
Yes!
Italian
Move
militia.
out.
Your orders, noble one.
4 units of spears, 3 cav. Let's go ahead and bring you guys with Gregorio.
Move out!
Then we'll bring the catapults whenever they're rearmed. I don't think we have catapult works anywhere near is the problem. Oh, we do right here.
Yes!
Bring the catapult back.
Onward. We continue tomorrow.
Looks like they're building up troops in Bern.
You are not mine, Kaiser.
Name thy enemy, lord.
Alright, then we'll go to the Venetian fort.
Your Majesty.
Keep bringing more Pavese crossbows to join that army. Royal ties. Which are so much better than peasant ties. They just fit better, they're made better. Retraining you boys is expensive. Not going to lie. We've got Benvenuto holding in Venice. Order due to happiness. Militia drill square is even more Pavese crossbows. Trade fleets. Ballista towers. Let's go ballista towers to keep the walls safe. An expensive but very important upgrade, I'd say. Irrigation here in Zagreb. Once again, City Watch gives us access to the Pavese, so that's what we're going for. Towns here with the Italians are so much stronger than castles in a lot of cases.
See you dead.
Heathen.
Yes! Orders. Yes.
I would see you dead, Captain
This is where
Dragos.
we shall meet the enemy.
Oh, really, I wouldn't. 3 to 4. Three shield, a 3 shield. They have no infantry. I think we can win.
God will
It's gonna be a
deliver
taxing battle.
Victory!
Alright, let's stall deployment. Balkan archers.
Move out!
No, they're just wearing clothes. As you'd hope. Alright, so we'll put you two in loose formation, so you're not getting shot to pieces. Alright, we'll also keep them off of fire shot, so it's all very accurate. Alright, let it begin. Sorry, fools, we've got the high ground. They say, absolutely not, we're gonna go up on this high ground instead. Man, the high ground advantage up there is goofy. Yeah, there's nothing we can do if they get to the top of the mountain. Excuse me. CA, why would you make this? They left their ballista at the end of the bottom of the hill, though. And with everyone else, they're just gonna go to the very top of the hill. Alright, we split up. Search for clues. I could also have some of these Balkan archers move into melee with the Byzantine troops that we can't even see anymore. They're so high up the hill. Only a little bit goofy, this is. Why'd you guys all go down the hill? Whatever. This is gonna be one of those battles. Good news is, they're not even trying to do anything with their ballista. So these guys can just rush over and give them a smack on the back of the head. And then it'll just be if we can win the missile duel. Let's have you two walk, that way the guys that are in loose formation can move up first. Alright, as for the ballista, should be getting run right over. Balance of forces is evenly matched. Yes, your short-range shivs should be evenly matched.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Well, that's 4 of you guys to the shivs. Get in there, lads. Everyone needs a poke. I mean, our men are going to be tired by the end of this one. They're just going to run away from us instead of on top of this hill. That's disappointing, the amount of you guys that died there. And that's why armor's important. I believe our town militia have 0 armor. That's why they're losing. They lost 10 guys against 40 ballistas. That's goofy. Absolutely not. These guys slow their roll. And then go into loose formation. Very tired they are. Lovely to see that they're just running from us. Alright, ballistas have been captured. Let's go ahead and just walk these guys up the hill. They lost 11 fighting. Pretty pitiful duel there, boys. My archers are all kinds of discombobulated. Yep, we're gonna start getting pelted with missiles. They just ran up the hill like cowards, and then... Okay, whatever. Old school medieval. Nothing you can do about it. Put you guys on fire ammo.
Our army is tiring.
Yeah, they're exhausted. They were forced to chase these guys up a hill because they refused to fight them like men. They left their ballistas to die, too. It's impressive. Yeah, we're absolutely going to lose this battle. At least you get to watch our Balkan archers get annihilated. It should be fun. Come on, boys. Fire some shots back. Please just shoot them. Peasant archers getting annihilated too now. They're able to pretty much just pick targets at will. Where are my spearmen at? You boys need to move it so much faster than that. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna walk up the hill. And they will start losing dudes, but we've already lost 20 to 30 in each unit. These guys keep advancing for some reason, even though they can absolutely start firing. But they're just gonna get scythed down. This is why I only recruit Pavese crossbows now. Most of our peasant archers have been completely subbed out. And they've lost nothing. That is insanity. Yeah, each one of their volleys has killed like 15 dudes. Oh, we're finally starting to drop some of the Trebizond archers. Here, let's have... Somehow these guys are even down to like 70 units. Go catch them in melee for all that sort. Good grief. There's another volley out from this cheeky group. Where are my spearmen? All the way at the bottom of the hill. So we'll go ahead and speed this up, because they're not even gonna make it up here in time. My archers are all gonna be dead. Alright, so the cowards are now running from peasant archers, which is interesting. Italian militia, you move up and catch them. Everyone out of guard mode.
Appear to be gaining the upper hand in these.
Yeah, they do.
Lord preserve us. We have lost half of our men.
There's just nothing. Nothing we can do. Lost quite a few Trebizond archers now, though. Like that, gave them the attack order, they decided to go the other way. That's the safest thing to do, right? Arrows coming in, they're actually starting to maybe take some damage. Of course, their guys have come back in, so let's have the Balkans chase them. Up top of this hill as quickly as you can. Only hope now is pretty much dropping their captain. They're absolutely going to lose that missile duel. You guys help here. You guys shoot the missile cab that are trying to run. Couple more of them get hit. Those shields are very effective. I just point blank them. Only a fool could lose this battle.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, these guys are gone. Hang on now.
The course of this battle changes, because defeat seems almost certain.
Get in there and stab him. Oh, we might have done it. Heavy emphasis on might. One of those battles though where you immediately go to reform. Oh, they're just getting nice cycle charges. Yep, our spearmen are gone. You and you, please keep firing on the Trebizond archers so we don't have more of them come back, and then we'll just missile duel with the cav then. Alright, these guys are back. Well, our one chance for salvation might be gone now. Love how many of our units we have left, but it just seems like they still don't fire. Once they get down this low. This guy here, he's just not, they're not doing anything at all. They're just standing around. Oh, there they go. (46, 32). They're just not losing anyone comparatively. Like the comparative, yeah, there's another routing unit. Man. Unfortunate. One of those where we've learned several times now that peasant archers is just not it. They're so terrible, even in saturation. Right down to 33 Vardariotai. Vardariotai.
This is no.
Yeah, they're heavy cavalry. They realize they're gonna charge.
We
Yeah, no problem.
True men.
Now, it was more that it was just really dumb. Sure.
There's nothing to salvage here. Escata! Flee!
Yep, we'll go ahead and just disband all these guys since they're just gonna get caught next turn anyway. The captain, thankfully.
We will meet you there. Name the field.
Oh, yeah?
We will meet you there.
So some straight up bullshit. 40 ballistas get to stay after we chased them off and killed most of them. That makes sense. Put in some more Pavese crossbows and we'll show them the true meaning of war here.
Your orders,
Nice see ya. Nice to see ya.
Has displeased you?
Who has displeased you?
Who or what am I to dispose of?
Well, I guess not that merchant. He's too good at his job.
But of course.
Evangelos
Am I
Extrokos.
taking down a person?
Get him. Never punished. We're always punished. Oh, nonsense. Run, boy, run! At least he got away.
Or a place?
You failed, because some random lady saw you just sitting there and hesitating with your knife.
Your orders,
At least you're a good mercenary.
We will engage them honorably, my lord. Without question, we shall begin the siege.
Alright, so let's get a ram and a couple of towers ready.
Besieging forces reporting, my lord.
Besieging forces reporting. We'll go ahead and grab a couple of more cavalry militia to help run down the rebel forces in the area.
Yes.
We should have just enough for a couple more crossbow teams. We're just going to flood the field
Your orders, noble one.
with Merc crossbows. Oh, a huge Moorish navy.
Is it not obvious I am
Here's our next foe we have to face.
Your orders? Yes, my lord.
Prepare to bolt.
Let's go catch the Moors. They're likely just going to try to run.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Orders. Orders. Yes.
Go ahead and recruit all of these lads and bring them out.
Onward.
To first join with breaking the siege of Cagliari, and then we'll build up
Now, my lord.
to attack this castle
This is as
across
far
the
as we
way.
go today, my lord.
Alright, glorious. I'm also going to go ahead and kick out these crossbows.
Orders.
Yes, they are effective against armor, but they're mercenaries, so they're expensive.
Ready to trade.
Let's get down here and steal this guy's business.
As you wish. Continuing on tomorrow.
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
Yeah, I'm gonna not waste words on you either, Time.
Your
Time
Majesty.
to die.
As my lord wills. We march.
Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
Just some archers and a ballista. Interesting.
Yes.
I've got one of those too.
Yes, lord. Closing for battle.
Go away. We shall release them.
The day is ours, lord. The enemy are beaten. Yes.
Alright, such is the way. The Egyptians just don't stand a chance anymore. You
Yes.
guys, I completely forgot about recruiting up the mercenary galleys. We'll have to do that next turn.
We will not surrender these waters easily.
That makes sense. We'll hang out here in Nicaea and in the turn.
The enemy fleet attacks us.
Really? Where did you even come from? Oh, the Byzantines.
Disengage! Retreat!
Alright, so Messina Silvo has herself a new husband. Opportunity. For a Nucio Priuli. Marks of War is pretty good. Merchants Guild in Genoa sounds excellent. Paved roads, coming of age, from Paolo Silvo. We definitely have a bunch of family members that are all over town that need to be moved.
Your will.
Alright, so you guys quickly recruit up a mercenary galley. Balkan archers are terrible.
Onto the ships.
All of the family members.
Yes, my lord.
Orders.
We'll take these two militia, and then we can combine them together.
Onward.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Leading the men ashore.
So we jump ashore, and we can go grab a couple more Armenians to help us take down
I will defeat
the
you
forces here.
Your orders?
See you later, mercenary galley. You were useful. Alright, beautiful. So we have some...
If it is a fight
Oh, I
you
meant to
wish,
move you around.
come close.
Your orders.
Oops.
Battle will
So now we've got
resolve our
some
differences.
Hungarians on both sides,
If
do
it
we?
is a fight you wish, come close.
It's likely nothing but nobles and... What did they use last time? It was just nothing but nobles and dismounted knights. They've got very expensive armies. Not very strong, though.
God will be with us, men. To battle. Blessed Lord.
Push your cowardly men back, and we shall pick up the next episode with this gigantic battle against nothing but armored sergeants. They'll walk straight forward into our bolts, and we should have a lot of fun taking them down. So thank you all so much for stopping by today's Venice campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for my god and a sub for the sub thought, and I'll see you all in the next one.